going to be logging some extra data during this session. Nothing you need to worry about, but as we have some new parts, we'll just confirm they're performing to spec. Try to nail as many corner gates as you can. The faster you get through each corner, the higher the score. Approaching the DRS zone, watch your MFD for the activation point. Fantastic. You obviously have a really good understanding of this circuit. We need to be sure you can manage the tyres through a lap, so try to keep the wear down through each corner. Be especially careful accelerating on corner exit. And a job. Okay, this this is a quali sim. We've estimated the times our closest rivals will be doing, so that's what we need to beat. Okay, test complete, and that was a very good job indeed. We got a lot of valuable information out of that.
The session has drawn to a close, so let's review.
Standing by. bad. Are you alright? Let me know you're alright. Just put in the fastest lap. Good job. There's only one lap of fuel remaining. To the pits, you need a new front wing. Box now. We've had to spend time repairing the damage to the car. All personnel be aware, car leaving.
That was a lovely lap. That is how you do it. P4. Hi Savager Speed, how you doing?
Let's review.
That was absolute beast of a lap. Honestly. The car was just on the limit, but very, very nicely on the limit. Like, the only one mistake was coming out that final right hand onto the hanger straight. I believe it's called. Pretty sure that's Hanger Straight, the one after Maggots and Beckett's. So we're now gonna obviously go into the race. Starting P4. Not bad qualifying.
Alright, I think we can call that a successful qualifying. We should be in with a good chance in the race.
Let's run you through the driver grid.
So here we go then.
Today's exciting race. Valtteri Bottas
Here's the grid lineup.
pole position.
So Bottas pole, Hamilton second, so Mercedes 1, 2, third Vettel, fourth ourselves, fifth Leclerc, sixth Sainz, seventh Verstappen, eighth Norris, ninth Albon, 10th Ocon, 11th Ricciardo, 12th Stroll, Kvyat 13th, 14th Magnussen, 15th Grosjean, 16th Giovinazzi, 17th Gasly, 18th Raikkonen, and the two Williams, Russell and Latifi, round off the grid then today. So here we go then for the British Grand Prix, and in real life, in 2 weeks' time, this will be, well, 1 week time it'll be the British Grand Prix, in 2 weeks' time it will be the 70th anniversary Grand Prix, of course, which obviously I'm looking forward to, the 70th anniversary, because, yeah, that's when Formula 1 really all began, at the lovely circuit of Silverstone in the two counties of Northamptonshire and Buckinghamshire,
This is the team's home race.
of course. As half the circuit is in Buckinghamshire, the other half is in Nottinghamshire. As we pull away on the formation lap then.
Okay, go through all the gears if you can. We need to make sure the engagement is okay before the start. We're going to want to put some temperature into the tyres and brakes. We need to keep the engine cool though, so don't go too high with the revs.
As we prepare ourselves for lights out. As we're warming up tyres right now. If you're, by the way, new to the channel, please subscribe, like and share this video. Of course, as always. So here we go then.
Keep an eye on the lights. The start sequence will begin as soon
As
the
we
grid is
prepare
full.
for
Be ready with the clutch.
5 red lights as we get going for the British Grand Prix. My favourite Grand Prix for the year, not Grand Prix circuit though. 5 red lights. It's lights out and away we go then from obviously P4 on the grid as we get a pretty decent start heading up into turn 1. And you're pretty much flat out through turn 1, and we do take Sebastian Vettel, so we're up into 3rd place at the start of the Grand Prix. Bottas leading Hamilton as we lead Sebastian Vettel then here currently at the British Grand Prix, and heading down the first of the 2 DRS straights into Lovefield for the first time we go. The 2 Mercedes pouncing away here dominantly, displaying why they are the best team in Formula 1 and why they are the car to beat, as we technically, you could argue, make a Mercedes 1, 2 and 3 right now, because obviously a lot of people have dubbed the Racing Point as the 2019 Mercedes, so if it is the 2019 Mercedes, therefore it's a Mercedes 1, 2 and 3, which obviously is great. As Vettel coming on the attack here as we head through. I'm not actually too sure of the corner names here. I think this is Club Corner, I think, or something like that. Anyway, back up the straight. I think this is Village. Then we come into something Farm. Again, not too sure what corner names are here. I know they're saying Farm. And then I'm pretty sure this is the Wellington Straight, because the next straight is the International Pit Straight. I know that this is Luffield. Very famous corner, Luffield. So Mercedes absolutely flying away as we head down the International Pit Straight, as Vettel goes for a move in Copse corner. I'm not going to yield, so Vettel's going to have to get the move done. As we go through Maggots and Beckett's, probably not a wise idea to go through their 2 cars, as basically they're all now starting to get me here. So should we have yielded to Vettel? Because now we've lost 2 positions instead of 1. Maybe we probably should have, but it is what it is. Too late now. Just have to get on with the race and try and keep up with the Ferraris of Leclerc and Sebastian Vettel.
Being enabled this lap, we can use DRS when you are within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone.
As Leclerc looking a bit slidey out of that corner, but we do have a DRS, which is good. Also, we are in both Vettel's and Leclerc's slipstream.
Engine is looking a little worn. Power output will be less than optimal.
How come we got no DRS? We should have had DRS there. I don't quite understand that. Why we haven't picked up any DRS because we were within a second, and yeah, that makes no sense why we didn't pick up the DRS despite being within a second of the at the activation point, because I'm pretty sure rules state so long you're within a second at the activation point.
Safety car, no overtaking, reduce your pace. Keep your delta number positive as we form up.
Right, yeah, it's very clear to see what happened there. We just touched that grass, which obviously not the wisest thing to do. And grass is more slippery than obviously tarmac, funny enough. And yeah, we just lost the car. Then stupidly, oh wow, how did that not kill? I presume that's Norris. Yeah, how did that? Oh, we didn't go over Norris's tyre, I don't think, but we touched his rear a little bit, because we clearly took a bump from underneath the car, not from Norris. I thought the bump came from Norris, about to say. From angle it looks certainly did, and then yeah, we obliterate obviously 2 for the price of 1, because we certainly, you know. Anyway, we're going to use a flashback. So basically that, not, well, basically it means it didn't happen, let's say. Put it that way. That's all a flashback does. I think that was the wisest thing we can do
Use that overtake button more.
in this case, because yeah, I feel like that was more my fault than anyone else's, and I don't want a cheap safety car like that. So right now them Ferraris are quick, but they're not like massively quicker. Like, we are sort of able just about to keep up, just. It's not like I'm comfortably keeping up. I'm having to use the fuel mixtures very efficiently. So I believe Vettel is still, sorry, Hamilton is still behind Bottas as we get very slidey out of that corner. So the question is, will Vettel come back at Leclerc?
Hamilton's out in front.
Right now looks like Leclerc has got that covered, P3 at the moment. And now we're coming under a little bit of pressure from Sainz, who's in P6. But thank God there's a Mercedes engine in the back of our car. In truth, I probably want to box this lap, but That's probably not the option. Box this lap.
Understood. Stopping this lap.
So I'm coming in. I feel like these tyres have just said, like, they're running out of performance now. The Sainz goes for a whopper of a move around my outside. As we take Sainz back though. As we head for pit lane. So we're in for the medium tyre now, which will carry us to the end of the Grand Prix. That's my hope.
Release.
2.8 seconds, that's not bad. It's okay, I suppose. As we now head on our way back up the pit lane.
Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound.
And out pit exit we go. Lovely stuff. So a decent pit stop. Obviously, first aim is to try and catch Latifi, who's 13.2 seconds up the road from me right now. However, our pace should be better now, and maybe the best on the track, in theory, because obviously being on the medium tyre, a fresh set of mediums, we've got the freshest tyres on the track. Plus also we're running in lovely clean air, as some cars are in. Now I do wonder if we can get one of the Ferraris here. I wonder which one will come in first. If I was Ferrari, I'd box Vettel first, and the reason why I'd box Sebastian first is because you box Leclerc first, and, you know, and they have boxed Vettel first, so clearly they're listening to me, and the reason why I said box Vettel first is because, simply, I think Vettel was a little bit more in danger of the undercut.
The car ahead is coming to fit the
So
I
I know that's now left Leclerc in danger of the undercut from Vettel, but at the same time, looking at the situation, why are they so much faster?
Lance is in the pits.
Okay, that was just hands up. Stupidity of me. I felt like I was gaining, and yeah, I probably should have just tucked in the slipstream rather than go for a pathetic move. Like, even I know that was, see, that's a better maneuver. But cars seem so much slower than everyone else right now. Not gonna lie, it just, I don't know, it feels slow. Oh dear. It feels weird now the car to drive. Since on these mediums it doesn't feel like the pace of the car is there anymore. Want to get on early power there, and we did just manage that, just. Right, next up is Verstappen, who's on the hards. Why is he on the hards? Honestly, I have no idea. And Norris is going to beat us out of the pit lane, who's also on the hards. This is... Why would you go on the hards? Bit like going and Bottas, I think, has lost out here to Hamilton and to his rivals.
Past here, use overtake, use overtake.
But how is the hards right now faster than the mediums? It's like Norris has got... I know his tyres are fresher, but... Almost did what we did earlier, stacking it into
some information on Joe Benazzi. It looks like the problem is terminal. They're retiring the car.
Right now we're in a McLaren sandwich.
Yellow flag.
And a yellow flag up ahead as well. Maybe that's for Giovinazzi. Right. We're really close through here. It's just about getting that exit.
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining.
Come on. Let's go get Norris. Two laps to go, and if we get Norris, we can get Verstappen. Car didn't want a traction up there on the front. So that's compromised my exit out of Luffield. Right, Norris is gaining on Verstappen. And Norris is just a beast through there. Is Norris gonna go for it, is he? It's gonna put us now hopefully a little bit closer to Norris. As we go side by side with Norris. See them track limits just a little bit down the inside of Lando Norris. There we go then. P6.
Okay, we're monitoring somewhere on the high
Lovely.
Be aware that we will start to see
Let's make a last lap move on
final lap of the race.
Mr. Max Verstappen. So we've got half a bar of overtake mode left. We're using all our fuel. We should be close enough. Are we? Maybe not. Alright. Come on. Overtake mode is engaged. The overtake's done. Just have to hold it on the exit. It's going to be a run to the line. P5. Not bad.
Pick up rubber and bring it home.
So we do get the Verstappen there on the last lap. Wasn't a bad Grand Prix. Hope you enjoyed it. And yeah, that was okay. So
Done a brilliant job, I must say.
Hamilton won, didn't he?
Pressure.
I'm pretty sure he did, but he probably didn't deserve it there, I don't think, because Bottas was basically hanged out to dry, which is a bit of a shame for Valtteri, who was leading the Grand Prix all the way up to the pit stops.
Factor out on the track was today speed. I know it sounds like an obvious thing to say, Crofty, but fast cars win races, and we saw that today with our winner.
So that is lovely stuff then for Lewis. That's 25 points, I think, in the bank for him. I'm not sure whether he took the fastest lap. I think that probably went to Valtteri Bottas, actually. Possibly. But it may have gone to Lewis, I'll see.
So after a magnificent race, we can now see the drivers making their way to the podium. Once again, it's the Silver Arrows who take top spot. A well-earned victory for Mercedes.
So Hamilton, Leclerc and Vettel are the top three.
So let's review the updated drivers.
So Hamilton took actually the fastest lap, but as I say, Bottas probably would have deserved that win more.
It's got to be Lewis Hamilton. I mean, he pulled off some impressive
But yeah.
on the track today, even by his standards.
Let's move on to the constructors.
Standings, and we're now back down into 6th. However, you know, only 5 points what separates ourselves and Charles, not much. And as a team, we're currently sat 4th. 50 points adrift of Red Bull. So 12 races down. Every team score points, I believe now. The There's only 2 drivers actually, Giovinazzi and Latifi, that haven't scored points so far this season. My teammate is still in 9th, so not much has changed there. However, it's very, very close between, obviously, Stroll and Sainz at the moment. Only 3 points is the difference. So, yeah, not much in it. Race director, see what incidents there were. Only 3 incidents, even though there was probably a few more. Right, advance to the main menu hub, and then, yeah, we'll see. Next Grand Prix should be Hungary, if I'm correct. The Hungarian Grand Prix. Let's see how that also affects our rivalry with Charles Leclerc. Want to find out. Might Leclerc taken the lead? Because I know we were drawing coming into this. I got 2 from qualifying, so, you know, I went ahead in the drivers' rivalry thing. Then Leclerc obviously picked up 3 over the rest there, so I think he may have taken the lead by just 1 rival point. Let's have a quick look. Yeah, 2. He's got 2 points right now ahead of us, so it's very close in the rivalry chart between ourselves and Leclerc then there. Literally, it's just a swing to us, a swing to him at the moment. And obviously, very, very close between us at the current present time overall. So, yeah. Next Grand Prix is the Hungarian Grand Prix. Which I suppose will be good. Do we want to make upgrades? The upgrades won't come into effect until then, so I'm gonna go for that upgrade there. I think we'll upgrade the chassis department, and yeah, we'll do a few upgrades on this front as well. So hopefully them upgrades will be delivered. When should they be delivered for? So one should be well, they're all post by the looks of it, the Hungarian Grand Prix. One of them is even post the Belgium Grand Prix. So yeah, it is what it is. I don't mind. And that is then that. Thank you for watching. Come back next time to watch the Hungarian Grand Prix at the Hungaroring. And until then, take care, keep safe, have a great day.